welcome everybody to another live session on the Sith Trader. Our apologies about last night's technical difficulties. Nothing like execution in their self-formation upstream. We won't be picking up the second voice. A lucky few yesterday got some real-life codes from me, didn't they? Anyway, jokes aside, no big deal. Today we have a rather tame open. Walked at the end of the day with a little bit of a range, actually. Kind of, not charts, what is this? There we go. Up the forward sideways price action, balance open trend line to the close, which we've cleared it probiotic here, that be open. I'm not saying that is anything of significance at this time, but we're going to watch it. And this prior swing high from the afternoon session. Don't want to ignore that type of level, but it's certainly not not an actual, level for us here tonight. I'm curious around 27,400. There seems to be support that is the lot from the New York session. I still not have a gap tonight. Those gap opens have been rather misleading as of late. Good structure from the the pre-market there. And I already have our range that we've been inside of, so we'll see if that can help develop the 10-minute opening range and give us a good market structure before a setup here tonight. That's been something that's been lacking lately. Markets have been japping. Or really just giving us arbitrary levels to look at. It was streaming early last night, but let's go over some post-mortem while we wait this 10-minute opening range to set up. So obviously yesterday, that opening range set up. Market sold off. Broke that 10-minute opening range low. The net open gap above it's up. Added the pain above. What's market six distance? Basically, it's like trading in the way of those gap fills has just been a fool's errand. Anyway, well, if you want down reaction, right, but not a sustained one, and then on pressing back above, it just squeezed all the way up, straight up to the gap fill. Arguably then, had broken out the top of the range, pulled back, maybe tested the VWAP and ran through new highs, but this price action was very gap driven, right? Not much else structure till I make sure the act gets on issue below the VWAP and finally above, you had the squeeze, right? That's very normal for a market, but then the rest of the session, all through London, it was just chop. New York session came, started expanding their range, and then it wasn't until the open this morning where we really decided to stay above that VWAP. For the rest of the day, into today's close, we've tested those areas of support and probably held them here. So taking that idea and a little bit of market structure here to the overnight, you'd see a market starting to consolidate towards the high end of the range we've been in. But we have to be very mindful that even though we have a 10-minute range from 29,400 to 29,427, the range from this afternoon was just a little bit bigger than that, wasn't it? With the exception of one outside 2-minute period. Right around into up midday. Sith Lord, that's Jay. Back here's a stalking death sticks. That's kind of the fun persona of this live stream. Opening range still setting up. But this fight, I almost wish it would have tested the low of our range in the morning a little bit, or evening a little bit more here. I know they say that just because they give me a little more confidence on the sweep to the upside in the long. normally not question. We have a little bit of an opening range break. It's not too convincing yet. I'm a little partial to letting this thing develop a bit more because it's only a 7-point. I have a 10-point target. For all intents and purposes, there might be a little micro one right now happening. I'm not going to be taking this one, but we're going to let this range play out a little bit. But I am, all intents and purposes, a 10-point skill now. From the VWAP to the eye of the day, does follow the hard rules of the Forcesweep. Because we haven't broken out of basically this triple top from this afternoon, I'm a little hesitant to say that I'm going to be getting in on this one. I do think that you justify a 1-to-1 ratio. How's everybody else been the last 48 hours here? Yesterday we missed out on a stream because of my own technical difficulties, but passing out codes I wasn't intending to. Yeah, I didn't this even the log for me if we break. One of us, these highs here got us. Just the afternoon at high cluster right around 29,430. That goes, then you get that reversion of the mean into the what gives me a trend following trade that the Forcesweep effectively is trying to capture.
But it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous. Gotta stay away from all your games. Find somebody else to love you day.
Might end up just being a tiny one tonight, but I think there's going to be more to play out here. And we finally push above that afternoon high, cluster highs from this afternoon. That's the clear resistance we're heading into right now in the after hours. And that's the break I think I'm looking for.
My life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you flying, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, and I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, and you'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
It's a 10-minute opening range break. We also went up and tapped that overnight or the afternoon high. Kind of a level I wanted to see structurally break. Now, to put that ball back into the Globex session, it could be a lot for the entry point. Target button was 5 of A. And our time one only 50 to 55. Take target, which means a 50 to 55 fixed stop at a 1-to-1 risk. Let's see how she plays out. I've heard this somber tone, but Timber Madness is the sexiest thing you guys have all heard all year. I knew high in the day, market's edging higher. That's okay, we're getting acceptance up here. Alright, buyers are proving they're trying to be in control of this afternoon high. Doesn't mean they won't wash out and break back to a mean reversion like the big one. That's exactly what we're looking to anticipate. I'm fresh at a lot of little bull lecture. Just been buying the breakouts of and scalping 5-10 points on. I like those. The constructive price action now. Now what we want is that washout, right? We want that move that burns the guy chasing the high. Right back into the B1. All right, higher. I do also find a higher tendency or higher probability of success when the 10-minute opening range aligns with the VWAP. I have a hunch it might come all the way up tonight, align with this afternoon. These two afternoon highs have a clear resistance. The 10-minute opening range high V5s from this afternoon and our VWAP around now, all supportive levels in the after hours into the Asian session, in my humble opinion. So, getting a little bit of extension here from the market. This means at VWAP or the setup we're looking to capture is getting a little slightly bigger target. Not much else has changed. Opening range break was higher. Globex session anchored VWAP is now the entry. Again, I like seeing it align with your 10-minute opening range high as well as these old high from the afternoon, old resistance now support. For the risk of 1-to-1. Many of you, though, have discovered risking, going for 1.5 or 1.25 target here actually might be a better long-term solution. However, let's open up here, equity curve to a little bit more volatile. But you're going to probably move a little bit there. Move long run, but looking for a larger target. But the way, I developed and present this system is just with a simple 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, right? What you do with it from there is entirely the point of this broadcast. To give everybody a little bit of positive expectancy to build from. EBD continues to build higher highs and higher lows here. Really don't want to see it flip back negative or have it fake out. The trending higher that we've seen even have it fall back into the V1. 4-minute saver. I'm training evals here. I'm in eval jail right now at Lucid. So we're trading the evals here, but I'm a little aggressive to try to pass them. Really hope this doesn't just fill without giving us any entry. It's funny because Irish just knows my real voice. We can now walk to about an 80.83 target 7. That's right now, so a little bit nicer in terms of potential. Potential upside. But on that's arbitrary, it doesn't matter to me. The setup is what it is, right? I also want to highlight and let everyone know before a shameless plug, we got 1 week left, 40% off at Lucid. Looks like with us if they extend that deal. But 40% off, ending 5/17. Lots of preference extend those deals or come up with some other fancy new offering, so I'm not too worried, but folks will they're trying it out. Strike while they are inside, though. The only I pull back into the BWAP. Opening range is broken higher. Taking out that afternoon cluster of highs. Really anticipating a pullback. They're saying I'm not going to get short or such a thing, but stayed a little long in the tooth on this rally. At least since the open. And a pullback into the VWAP, their mid-opening range high and the highs from this afternoon seems like a very natural thing to do. And what them awaits and be patient. Let's see if the market gives us that opportunity. Sure will be sitting here, left just watching.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain.
own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body...
It's getting a little extended here, but there's no gap to speak of that we're running away from. Then again, that afternoon high has now broken. Look at that VWAP coming up to kind of meet that level. The 10-minute opening range has always been an arbitrary level. And market structure to me always needs to support it. There are nights where it's just perfect, and then there are nights where other highs maybe break out. What I need to see is us to run up and take out, the day session, or that day session highs is in the afternoon, day session, without a pullback into the VWAP, because at that point now we're really starting to run away. And honestly, this would be the liquidity level that I'd want to see the market target up there into the 24,479 area. You'll see. Be locked into that afternoon high. Still seems like the supportive area. We want to be a buyer. I want to be a buyer at. Opening rate, or the setup's target. That's got a bit bigger here. Now I'm at 98 ticks. Take this down to like a T-lot now. We're pushing 100 ticks.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
Ooh, point of control on the day too. For that little volume profile, that's very really it's like right. But the control some white line coming in like that bebop that's back here, so okay. It's a little bit of a low volume note if you can tell. Right there, barely see it, but we'll see. It's looking like we're getting that pullback happening now. If we could see for the session, morning control, afternoon highs, VWAP fall hold, influence here on that 29,430 area. We're long into new highs for the day.
Had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I baby, why do I baby, why do I love the touch but never?
Filming in hot, it looks like here. Well, I sincerely hope it doesn't take off and run away without us there. It's a bit of a front run of the highs. Point of control and VWAP that we're looking for support this evening.
never stop the way. Yeah. Clouds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah,
Looking for that pullback.
take a roll. Savannah.
One more dip here into that VWAP.
Lions go
5 from the afternoon and point of control for the day session so far. Seems like the logical support for me. Hopefully it hasn't been front run, and that's it. I don't think it has though. I feel like it's holding up in the micro trend line off the highs. We shall see.
we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the lane. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Detail from a market structure standpoint. At day session high, 29,479 per quarter seems like area, we'd be targeting. Try to break yesterday's high. A little strange to do it off the open, but yesterday's close was basically consolidation and acceptance of both the VWAP, except for one little below. And fake there, made afternoon. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see if I to take the opportunity. And I didn't, at the bears, but you could see much bigger pullback to take out. It was some low before then continuing higher, but hopefully, my opinion here is correct. This day session high is a good place to maybe target for extended line, and only a little through it, right? But that's, if I'm being honest, that's probably where I'm targeting with these evals too. Just a very natural area that kind of doubles the target. So anywhere but the high of the day, maybe there was an opinion here, watching me trade. Though I do go for a little bit more on target personally, I will try to that stop up to lock in, at least the Forcesweep gains for the day, right? So that I have that trade kind of locked in, and then from there, I'm trying to stop, and hopefully they might have run higher. I would definitely say, if that's warrior style, you like to hold a runner or you set up to position or more, they're on the side. And a smaller trade size, then, what do you feel is appropriate for with the objective of the new high of the day? Okay, real quick. All right, down to 35s, Phyllis, and then go. Love to see this. Yeah, Jeremy, you do.
Invincible.
Mr. Benjamin, you don't have sound. You should definitely hear music and my sweet succulent voice. But please, if you don't hear me or something, do shut up. Well, there's definitely a trade right against the eyes here, little wolf. Will flag kind of forming just for the whole session so far. We'll to see us get filled, then take out that trend line onwards to new highs. All the best case scenario. Well, body control through the high was where VWAP's coming. Obviously, those levels in every trend. There's volume is out trading in this bit of this range here. The range is simply the world level low you have to here. I actually used to have that band on my shirt. But Amphibiation 2, 3, like 1. You can see how the VWAP for the day hasn't traded yet, but what has traded is the first standard deviation at VWAP between the second and the first standard deviation. That's very common in the early parts of the trend, and you look for that kind of like that trend is over once you give away that second, and now you need to hold the VWAP, and if you do, agreed, that third standard deviation of the band number 3 absolutely becomes an upset target. And that's a strategy I use in crypto. When I place an anchor VWAP in Bitcoin and use like that as an entry at VWAP, that becomes my target. And actually, I can show you right now, Bitcoin has a 45,000 downside target from an anchor VWAP. Standard deviation right now. We weren't so close to this, I would show that to you. Heck, why not? No, don't let that be it, boys. Well, might be pulling in my trade here. Let's miss our entry. Let's see if it bumps down a little bit here. I'm not going to say can get on. I got this trend line if it goes. I think right at one more test down here. But do you think I'm going to pull it up by 2 ticks just to be safe? Personally. Oh, no, come on. But at CBD's helping a little. Buyers down here definitely absorbing that sign pressure right now. Alright, there we go. That's it. We're in. Need to get beat stopped right for my own position. 16 corner. And honestly, let's use that 79 target for now. Quite a big one today. Wow. See? Testing into the VWAP here. What do you believe? Never went into our kind of original opening down to that opening range area. Want to see that continue to fold here, even start to build as we start to base, and then honestly get through this little trend line of a high. Or a downward sloping trend line, break out this bull flat higher. That I do anticipate a move at least, well, I mean, obviously just at the high of the day, but probably, through it, almost maybe even up to the, down to 480, that's where I actually have my target, just roughing these shoots there quickly. But as we approach 5 of the day, another strategy I do here, that is to remember to put that target line on the chart so that as we approach it, I know to pretty much stop up with the visual representation on the chart on which I'm trading. And see what happens. Actually, really simple enough. One little quick dip and a wick, and then pop above that trend line. Your real absorption at the VWAP. I mean, it's already got it for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, right? Crash and that CVD, a lot of selling pressure, order book built up. Shorts, little new shorts hitting and entering on the DOM, right? That's what that represents. Volume has been a little lackluster today. I gotta get a better volume indicator in here, but we can look at a volume footprint. So you can see these 20 lot seller, 10 lot seller, 15 buy, that huge volume, but when we're only trading every minute's only, under other contracts. You can see a bunch of sellers down here. With some trap buyers maybe right up here, but we're anticipating them peaking us higher off the D1 because we're that guy. You can see how weighted the selling is to the bottom end of this candle, right? Each candle, the selling is down at the low, somebody's panic selling in the low kind of thing, and they might push it through, and here they go. Somebody's forcing it. But if they can't make progress lower, once they're done selling, it's going to be their short covering, and just buyers will take it back up. Let's see. A little bit more than this down here, but you can almost visually see absorption when it happens. The down tick, the seller at lows, and then 2 or 3 upticks after, right? And then they try to force it down into lows. More pressure at the worst time of the day to be a seller. Wow. That was a quick dive. Let's see if this will be the end of our this trade, or if the market is going to rebound for us from here. But that's the wick. But then if we get a reversal back above the view up that I was talking about, look at all of that selling. Right, 160 kip contracts, easily our biggest selling pressure right in that moment. Bunch of guys just sold and got filled short below the view out there. Hard contracts. But we can't scurry and get back below the view up. It's going to be a bad look in the short term. But for right now, let's see what they do with it. Stop from set, 30%. Right done. Still on negative. But no new low right for the day on same-day, so this would be absorption if we can get back above that view up. And it would print a very good looking reversal candle. Heat, taking heat, but sometimes that's the name of the game. We'll definitely make that actually a launch back. The further you pull back the rubber band, the further it flies. 18 rejection here at the VWAP. Let's see if they can get back above and circle the 436.50. Hopefully they'll go down and take us out for that. The big thing about telling people you're a trader is they immediately assume you're a multi-billionaire, super successful hedge fund manager, right? And that's not the case for anyone involved in the day trader. Okay, but back to the topic at hand. This is what I like, the type of reaction that will develop you want to see. Now let's see it hold with the UAP support. Again, if we flip over to those my footprint candles, you're going to see, right? You see the buyers really taking over here, right? Big 20, 21, 18, 18. Second, we start new momentum, the US Summit, you start pressing the buy button. And you should pay in a seller. Right? Well, now you got acceptance up here. Pressing to new high. Somebody's still bidding this up. There it goes. Whoosh. Gonna be a quick one, I think. Mainly because this looks ugly if you're short. That is not what you want to see. Biggest participation of the day will all the view out with fully absorption. Beautiful. Hopefully it continues. I mean, anything can change at any given time, but this is structurally really good look so far. I think you've all seen by now when I start to get worried or beat the way the trade looks, right? This isn't it so far. It was for a moment there, but you keep the confidence when you start to dive deeper into the internals of that candle, right? It didn't look like the next big thing. It looked like panic sign into our supported area or just below it, right? Sucking everybody. Market healed it. DVD network pretty negative. You saw. Whoops. I'm actually. What did I do here? Well, how do I really grab those? Okay, I just need to do this. I don't know why that. I moved to that. Let's start putting the opening range indicator on the CBD indicator. Oh, trading news great until it isn't, but that is so far textbook. Well, absorption at the epic area more flow. I'm not absorption. That's exact. What's up right there? You know. So it's getting to the point where I would not want to see the market come below that low. So I mean, from a risk standpoint, structure standpoint, 41,000 area makes, 29,421 area makes a lot of sense to stop. Took them up 2 here soon, if not already. We're only 7 points away from high to the day, which is going to be your technical target for most of you traders. So I'm sure you'll follow along for a little bit more. But I wouldn't advise that. I advise all you to just take the technical target that we know have positive expectancy. Thanks how much you're really willing to file stop aggressively here with me. See what happens. Yeah, and if you guys are going to get better than me at trading this, right, one of the things is you kind of don't put your order out there to be lopping and wait for this type of setup right here, right? And that reaction back above, because look how great it was when it finally blasted through. Just what we want to say. So I'm stalling a little bit. Just me, that's full trend line resistance of the bulk flag might now become resistance in the near term. Or supporting in the near term. So we'll go back into the VWAP again. I'm not saying I would add to it or anything, but the natural ebb and flow of the market trying to find its way higher. Still anticipating that push to the high of the day and potentially the highs of yesterday. But I kind of am hoping we spend the next 5 minutes for a shear, and then after the middle of the hour, just straight up to target. That was a shear thing that I can't go. Or just rough straight. Yeah, cow, it went into us a little bit, but all those little numbers, so Calico is just a volume footprint. It's a, you gotta have one of the tiered, I think, or the highest tier for trading view, I think, to get it. But yeah, it's a volume footprint, and it does them all the way in. It shows you the breakdown of both sides of what the market's doing internally on that candle, right? And every trade, it's basically putting a volume profile on the candle itself, right? And so you had a big sell them, but then flips and you can't buy it. It feels that bit now. And you can see some decent buying up here. Maybe a little too heavy right up here into the highs, which, okay, the guys that were buying here in 48 to 52 might see a little pullback against them. We eventually think we're going to see market push on through. TV premium has volume for footprint. Saber Soul says, I think that's correct. I have premium too, so I don't know if the lower tier had it, but I feel like that was some reason I actually upgraded. See that how it appeared. Yeah, I would take profit at highs of the day. Do what's right for your trade plan. Don't do as the Sith Trader necessarily does. Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, we'll see. Right now, I'm kind of regretting not taking profit already. But that's trading for you, right? If we sit here playing the woulda, coulda, shoulda game, we'll never be doing that for your entire life. Well, I'm glad it's not that bad. Nice, Scott. It's always nice to have a little buffer going in the morning. They need, and I love using this such time of day for that. If you're really a day session trader, might end up being the type of trade you can go a little scalp or a little something off of that gives you a little buffer for tomorrow to start upgrading into the New York session. Personally, I live and die by the Asia session usually, but markets have been behaving during New York a lot better recently, so I'm going to probably be doing some New York sessions soon. I don't think I'll ever do London now, unless we start trading currencies, which is always on the table. That's where I got my start. I am here. It's looking like I think it reached that one push at least up into the first marker. The 5-day farming for you all. I'm going to go check on the salmon and where I sent cooking, and then hoping I come back and we're pushing above that figure, and I'm trying to stop up the walking those profits. But I'm around.
be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blazing Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. You know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them leaks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show. Look at Snow White eating rotten apples. Dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova. Around the ring master, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. Haven't wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole. Yo, everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them leaks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show.
The original stop's gonna probably even get ahead here. That's a bummer. Well, I hope everybody else was able to get out with some profits there. Not over yet for me, but yeah, that looks about as bad as it can, doesn't it? That's right. Or they'd say this, yeah, a little bit. You know, I'm showing sheet on here. No new low in the day in the CBD. Honestly, pretty good reaction on the front right that low. Kinda stick though. You come down here again, I don't have much faith. But you push on through, maybe this is the pullback and you have a basic build before it goes, but you hate to see a second test of anything.
But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
That'll take a little bit of patience now, so we'll see. Definitely want to see rated. Scurry back a little bit, maybe reclaim this most of this 50-minute candle. Starting that down to 445. The bounce and become pretty important, and of course, it'll not today. Got a lot of work to do.
I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking your face.
empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind.
I hope it didn't just take some of you out. Was it the terrible looking trade down though?
And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone.
Outside of a rather arbitrary stop level, right?
It finally feels
Peaking out that low, not even above the lower lows and lower highs now, below the VWAP. So next house up, if it doesn't get through, it's the type that you might want to cut and cut it loose if you haven't already. But that's fact above, there's some reason I can't achieve. We're hot again. We're really trying to turn this thing over. Dirty price action lately. There it goes, folks. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, many of you did better than I did tonight. Man, that's painful. But well, on to the next one, folks. All the way down to the 10-minute opening range low and the opening on the day. I mean, that's just some dirty price action right there. Any deal. Yeah. Well, we are indefinitely one of the weakest markets I've seen for the Forcesweep as of late. You guys can see the general idea. The spirit of the trade had played out today, unfortunately. Arguably, the formal execution of it ended up in a full stop out yet again here. There's been 2 stops in a row. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Have a good one, everybody. Back with you tomorrow. There's price action bolts.